This is YG Nyghtstorm. Welcome to my vlog. Let's get it. People make mistakes, and Lord knows I done made a ton of mistakes in my life. But when you find folks who have made some errors in judgment and they done gotten locked up, and 9 times out of 10 it was over something stupid that could have been avoided. But it's always refreshing when you see guys who have done some dirt and did their time, and while they was locked up, they realized the error of their ways. They realized that they're not being good dads, that their children miss them. It has been a pleasure of mine to work with some of these fellows, and Chaplain Richardson of the Muskogee County Jail, he gave me a call a few times and he said, Nyghtstorm, come out and talk to some of these guys. They're about to be released from jail and they need to hear from you. And I want to tell you, it was one of the best experiences of my life. They not only learned things from me, but I learned a lot of stuff from them. So, can you be a good dad in jail? The short answer, nah, you can't. But you can do better, and once you get out, you have an opportunity to be an excellent father. So, this is my little trip up to the Muskogee County Jail at their Be a Better Dad fathering program that I was happy to do. Check out the video. You're gonna like it.
Specifically to see you guys, I'm going to give you the book that he's given. The inside here, he's given his business card, the class that he's going to do right now, and a copy of his book that he wrote. It's all free for y'all. I think as we go through this next hour, I've had a chance to yak with him on the phone. What happened in his life is powerful, and it fits the personality of this dorm completely. And so, Nyghtstorm, I'd like you to keep the men of the fatherhood program in Muskogee jail.
Long story short, to get to the nitty-gritty of this, I lost everything. When I mean everything, I lost everything. I lost my house, I lost my cars, I lost my job, I even lost the respect of my children. They were all young, but the only thing they saw was daddy acting a fool. They couldn't understand that mama was doing stuff, or mama's family was doing stuff. They too young to understand all that. And when they got mama and her family all in their head, your daddy ain't this, your daddy ain't this, and your daddy ain't never gonna do this. He ain't never gonna have this to do anything. He scum. You don't even need to be around. They feed all that negative stuff into those babies. Has anybody gone through that? If you don't, raise your hand, man. I know I ain't by myself. Okay. So anyway, I'm hearing all this stuff, and my children like, Daddy, we scared of you, and everybody say you bad. At that point, I knew I needed to change some stuff about me. I was acting just like my dad. I was acting just like my mom. I was acting like everybody would have never did anything wrong to me. And to kind of catch y'all up, I was mad at the world at this time. Because when I was 11 years old, in 1985, something very bad happened to me that really changed my perspective on why I hated the world. I was raped by a camp counselor. He was a minister. He was very, very popular in the community. He taught me how to build fires. He taught me how to row in the canoe. He taught me how to survive in the wilderness. And on the last day of camp, he decided to take a small, little, skinny, 11-year-old boy and said, this is what God wants. You know, God had the priest do it to me, so naturally God wants me to do it to you. Fight that stuff. This is what Jesus wants. And you need to listen to what Jesus said. This is it. And I couldn't fight it. But after that experience, I was hating everybody. Then I was growing up in a household of hate where my mom hated dad, dad hated mom, his family hated her, her family hated him. When nobody thinking about this child that was lost in the middle. So as I was surrounded with hate and hate was coming into me, what was I lashing out? Anybody understand what I'm saying? Anybody feel what I'm saying? When you're growing up in this kind of stuff, and nothing but negative is happening, this is the outcome. But what you gotta do, you find yourself in a situation like this, like I was years ago. I was sitting in jail just like this. And at least I got people to come and talk to you. I was in isolation. And I had to sit there and wonder how the hell I'm gonna change what's going on with me. So what I did, let's get through with all this dangerous stuff. What I did, I changed everything up, and I knew in order for me to change my children's perception of me, I would have to change me. I would have to first off change how I responded to situations. I could not let my anger or my hatred dictate my actions, no matter what. No matter what she was doing or what some dude on the other side of the street saying, it don't matter. I need to learn how to change me. And when I started changing me, that's when I started seeing a sweeping change in my life. More positive things started to happen for me. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Wasn't easy. It took a long time. This ain't no overnight thing. But it happened. Now I'm sitting, I ain't worried about nothing. All the issues I had from my ex and her family, guess what? The tables have turned. And I tell her and anybody else, be careful how you treat folks, because one day, while you stumble on them, they're gonna rise and things are gonna do what? Flip. So that's what we have right
The
now.
father
Yes,
put
sir.
him in the Muskogee County Jail so we could teach men how to reconnect with their children, because we found out that men that do reconnect with their families don't come back to jail the same numbers as those who don't. And YG Nyghtstorm, somebody in this jail, one of our sergeants read his book, brought that book to me, and we got in touch with him over the phone, and he agreed to get in a car, drive from Atlanta, Georgia in here, and went in that fatherhood dorm today. While he's in that dorm, he got those men excited about the hope that they have to be the fathers that live real productive lives and see their children never come back to jail. He touched those lives today, and I know some people changed. And YG Nyghtstorm, you're the man.